Hello, it's Foreign News O'Clock on All News Nigeria. I am Okwemi Olubimi. Here are the headlines for today. Joe Biden's classified documents found. Elon Musk to set new record of fortune loss. Now the news in details. United States President Joe Biden's aides have found a fresh batch of classified government records at a second location in a growing political embarrassment for the White House. The first batch was found at a private office in Washington, D.C. that Joe Biden used after his vice presidency.
When my lawyers were clearing out my office at the University of Pennsylvania, they set up an office for me, secure office in the Capitol. The 4 years after being vice president, I was a professor at Penn. They found some documents in a box in a locked cabinet, or at least a closet. And as soon as they did, they realized there were several classified documents in that box.
The matter is under review by the United States Department of Justice. Former President Donald Trump is facing a criminal investigation for allegedly mishandling classified files. It was not yet clear on Wednesday when or where the additional tranche of files was found by Biden aides. The original batch of about 10 documents was discovered in November at the Penn Biden Center, a think tank near the White House, but only came to light this week. Those papers reportedly include U.S. intelligence memos and brief materials related to Ukraine, Iran, and the United Kingdom. The White House has not yet commented on the newly discovered batch. However, the find has been confirmed by the BBC's U.S. partner, CBS, and other U.S. media. Earlier on Wednesday, during a daily press briefing, Biden Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre declined to answer questions about the first cache of files. Mr. Biden said on Tuesday he was surprised by the discovery of the records and was cooperating with the Justice Department's review.
But I don't know what's in the documents. My lawyers have not suggested I ask what documents they were. I've turned over the boxes. They've turned over the boxes to the archives, and we're cooperating fully with the review, and which I hope will be finished soon, and there'll be more detail at that time.
The controversy comes as the Democratic president faces scrutiny from a new Republican majority in the United States House of Representatives. Last August, FBI agents searched the Florida home of Mr. Biden's predecessor and seized more than 10,000 files that Mr. Trump had not turned over to the National Archives. The Justice Department had issued a subpoena for the return of the sensitive files before the FBI showed up at Mar-a-Lago. More than 300 documents with classified markings, including 18 marked top secret, were recovered by federal agents from the golf club in Palm Beach. In other news, Elon Musk has broken the world record for the largest loss of personal fortune in history, according to a Guinness World Records report. The tech billionaire has lost approximately $182 billion since November 2021, although other sources suggest that it could actually be closer to $200 billion. Musk's net worth dropped from a peak of $320 billion in 2021 to $138 billion as of January 2023, largely due to the poor performance of Tesla's stock. Musk's total losses far surpassed the previous record of $58.6 billion set by Japanese tech investor Masayoshi Son in 2000. In December, the Tesla boss lost his position as richest person in the world to Bernard Arnault, the chief executive of French luxury goods conglomerate LVMH, which owns fashion label Louis Vuitton. Forbes estimates as of 12 January put Arnault's net worth at $203.7 billion and Musk's at $146.5 billion. The majority of Musk's fortune is tied up in Tesla stock, the value of which plummeted 65% in a tumultuous 2022, the Guinness World Records report said. The decline accelerated in October after Musk bought Twitter for roughly $44 billion. Growing worries about weakening demand and logistical problems have hampered deliveries for the world's most valuable automaker. And that's it on the news. To keep up with All News Nigeria, kindly follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. We'll be back with more news updates tomorrow. Until then, stay tuned. I am Ofemi Oluvimi. Do have a good day.